Hey, welcome to EpochStream, the show where I play whatever I feel like. I'm MystikDan, and today I'm playing Kingdom Hearts. So I just finished all this exposition. I'm gonna do some fun stuff. Whoa, talk to you. I've heard that the Keyblade can open all sorts of locks. That's been used to be suggestive. Give it a try the next time you find a treasure chest or a door lock. Hey, cheer up. Think of this as an adventure. Thanks, that's helpful. So first of all, there's this... I'm just gonna float for a while. Did you see that? Oh, okay, you made it. Obtained an elixir! Awesome. 1800 in the past. Time flies. Midday jungle. Bald Mountain at 7 a.m. Alright, so this is actually a trick. Oops. Gotta set this to 4 o'clock? Or 7 o'clock. Yep, and there's a treasure chest. Woo! With a mithril. So I got some stuff there. Let's take a look. The elixir fully restores a character's HP and MP and can be equipped by party members. That's a pretty typical Final Fantasy item. A full-on mithril is an extremely rare metal ore used for item synthesis. So stuff will just happen over the course of the game. Let's save that. And so, yeah, I lost all those items, which is a bit of a shame, but let's talk to Leon, or Squall, or whatever. Sooner or later, the Heartless will find you. You'd best prepare yourself. Prepare myself to fight for your life. Are you ready? Sure, I guess. Yuffie, let's go join Aerith. She should be there by now with the other visitors. Leon!
Yuffie, go!
Yuffie!
Sora, let's go!
So we're inside the hotel that we actually saw a couple of those doors in the second district and just didn't go in them. But I could have reached them that way. Don't bother with the small fry, find the leader. Let's go. Terrible advice if you're wanting to grind. Now these guys are soldiers and they're a little tougher than the shadows. They can do a lot more damage when they hit you. And they've got more health, but there are some other games where they're a lot tougher. This game, they're okay. They're not too bad. Ow. And they drop spirit shards. So, the story behind how the entire concept for this game came into being, Disney has a pretty strong presence in Japan. They've got a headquarters there for Disney Japan. I think they've got Disneyland there too, in Tokyo or whatever, I'm not quite sure. Treasure chest, obtained a potion. Let's lift this up. Bring this over here, and hoppity hop up to the roof. Hey. Alright. Pretty stone. I gotta say, one thing that's nice about this compared to Souls is jumping. Souls is just a basic combat action RPG, but being able to legitimately jump and have platforming elements really makes it feel like a bit more fun to me, like more of a fun game. Whether it's realistic or not, I enjoy platforming stuff. I always have. I quite like it. Of course it has to be done well, but these games are done pretty well, I think. I do like the movement things that they can add later, you know, rolling and double jumping and stuff, and gliding. It's just a lot of fun. Oh. Alright. And so there was apparently one place where a couple executives, one from Square and one from Disney, happened to share an elevator one time. And they started chatting, and they realized that they were each from the other company, and whoever it was like, hey, maybe we should make a game for Disney. That would be kind of fun, huh? And Disney agreed. And so they started negotiations, and they brought it to Hironobu and all their bigwig people, and decided to make a game, and Tetsuya was asked to helm everything, and he came up with a story and designs and battle system and everything, and it was what it was. And everybody, when this game was first announced, everybody was like, it sounds like it's going to be a horrible, horrible idea. Such a shame. People... Unfortunately, most people I knew that liked Final Fantasy were totally the kind of people who like, Disney, it's kiddie stuff, meh. Which I frown on, that kind of attitude, but, oh well. I am a child at heart, and you can't take that away from me. Down there is the other side of the Dalmatian apartment, so it's not worth going into. So I have not found any yet. So yeah, there are a couple of... This area is fairly interconnected. The alleyway leads to the first district, although not for a long time. The second district, through both the direct door, and the hotel, and the Dalmatian house. So yeah, fairly interconnected. And then the third district and the first district are connected to each other. And then this is connected to a little area that's connected to another area I've not reached, which is connected to the third district. So, it's kind of fun. This stuff all opens up later. So here is the door right to the second district, and that brings me, actually, right down here in front of this fountain that you should recognize. So, there it is. So, I don't know, it was just... They wanted to have a lot of the focus for the main plot be original characters. They figured that would just be the easiest way to control the plot the way they would want it to be controlled, and then they would just have all of the Disney stuff as like secondary levels and secondary backup characters and stuff like that. That was what they decided. That was how they wanted to handle that. I think it made sense. It was a logical decision. I think that made sense. They were able to bring in a completely original story with really interesting characters. I like Sora, Riku, and Kairi. I really, really like them. All of them. I can understand why people like Riku the most, but I like them all pretty much the same. I really do. Kairi is not given nearly enough attention. She's far too much treated as the damsel in distress, even though there's no excuse for it, because they establish that her character can actually take care of herself. She's just never given the opportunity to do so in the plot, and it's very frustrating. So it's really dumb and confusing and stupid, but I don't know. As I understand it, there are a lot of things in Japanese culture which there's still... I don't have an understanding and an appreciation for much of Japanese culture because it is so foreign to me. And I don't watch nearly enough anime. And especially not like anime that's very, like, Japanese culture, inside jokes, all that kind of stuff. Like, that's not stuff I typically get into. I mean, I have a hard time with culture in general, even American culture in a lot of ways, the culture that's familiar to me. So never mind one that's foreign and weird and, I don't know. Culture is just a mixed bag for me, generally speaking, but anyway. I need to take it easy for a sec. Got these guys down, that's good. Get some health so the noise stops. Oh! Okay. There we go, get the beeping out of here. Ah, it got me again. Yeah, I mean, these guys can hit fairly hard, so they can be a little intimidating. But apparently one of the things I have heard, as I understand with Japanese culture, is they definitely have a bit of sexism that's still kind of part of the norm. Groping on the train is apparently an extremely commonplace event, which is very sad to think about. That's just not okay. Upskirt shots are so common that a lot of cell phones in Japan had to be designed explicitly with limitations to prevent the cameras from being used to capture those kind of images. They would, like, immediately be deleted or whatever. Like, it's just, come on. Come on. respect your peers. And they seem apparently to have, from what I understand, there is a general cultural thing where the best woman is one that is cute, that is, generally speaking, somewhat subservient to a male, that needs a male, and is, you know, cute and pretty and kind of weak and wimpy. They have, in Japanese culture, a variety of women with different personalities, but generally speaking, that is kind of the thing where the woman kind of always needs a man. That has been quantified kind of recently in a way that is incredibly upsetting, with Metroid Other M. That seemed very obvious to a lot of Metroid fans like myself. Samus has always been like the counter to that norm. She's a Japanese designed character who takes on entire planets completely on her own. She's amazing. She's totally cool. And is entirely on her own a typical amazing bounty hunter protagonist. Like a typical male character. And that's just all it is. There's no focus on her femininity or sexual appeal. It's just, she's just her character, who's awesome, physically and skillfully, and all this kind of stuff. She's just a great character, a great fighter and explorer and hero, you know? She's cool. And a bounty hunter, which always has its own little romantic flair to it. But yeah, then with Other M, they brought in this character that they brought in. The character was created and was good the way they did it in Fusion. Fusion actually was good in that way. But they brought the character back in a not so good way, a very not so good way, in Other M. And it's like right before Fusion. The story is awful. I mean, everything. She just suddenly decides to start following the whims of the military just because they're there. Which she would never do. Anybody who knows Samus knows she would never, ever do that.
Gosh, are these the Heartless guys?
Let's go get them!
Good job. And this is the first time they meet. Very fun meeting, isn't it? The controller was rumbling on my headphone cable, and it was like, whoa. Alright guys, don't be useless. Donald is actually very good. Sometimes. Goofy can be useful sometimes when he actually attacks, but a lot of the time he just kind of sits there and is kind of dumb about things. Oh, that went okay. Instantly easier now that I've got friends helping to kind of do some of the heavy lifting for me. But yeah, I love the concept. As soon as I heard that your permanent party members would be Donald and Goofy, I was like, oh, that is so cool! That is awesome! That is a dream come true! This must be a huge part of why I like these games so much, is because in a lot of ways they really kind of are a dream come true. Ow. Let's get the hands. So these things have, this guy has 5 body parts. Oh. Oof. The one problem in this game that's very intimidating is that the healing does not happen immediately, and it can get interrupted. Very much like Souls, actually. So, Souls took some clues from this game, probably. I really wish I had Scan. That would be a great ability to have right now, but... Ow. Someone heal me, please. I know one of you guys has got to have a potion or something. Okay, here's some healing. Heal, 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 heal. Oh, get out. Oh, sure, you help Donald. Oh my. Someone please help me. Come on. No, they got me! Aw, crap! I haven't died to that boss in a very, very, very long time. Actually, one of the first times I played this game, this boss did give me a lot of trouble, actually. Oh, and look at that! I have the option to start right here! Unfortunately, I had to suffer through cutscenes because they didn't figure out the skip cutscene thing until later. But at least you started right here if you wanted to. I love that. FF7 I really liked. I didn't play it at first when it first came out. I actually was so obsessed with Chrono Trigger. And in a way I still kind of am because it's my favorite game and I love it. Love it, love it to death. I really love it. And today I think it's still like an example of the perfect game. Chris! Hello Chris, good to see you. Thanks for checking out my stream. Did you find me by browsing or from the subreddit or are you... how'd you see this? So, 7 I didn't play until later. And I actually first played the PC version because a buddy of mine, a really, really good friend of mine, he's one of my best friends, but we just don't really talk anymore. But he had it on PC and talked it up. Everybody talked it up. Everybody talked like it was the greatest thing ever made. And so when I finally got the chance to play it on PC by borrowing my buddy's copy, I tried it out. And I agreed, it was pretty amazing. The graphics were incredible. It was a lot more mature and, I don't know, just really cool. And, I don't know, awesome. Ow, gosh, I take so much damage. Buongiorno, browsing. I mean, hi. So, oh, thank you, you actually healed me! Oh, yeah, you both healed me. Good, good job communicating with each other, you geniuses. Oh, good, some more health. Get rid of these hands. Ow. Okay, hit it! Yeah, alright, let's get some health. Health. Ow! How did you reach me? Holy crap! These things are brutal. Ouch. I would normally go for the feet, but I'm just having such a hard time here. I just kind of want to get through this, because this is hard mode. And I don't normally play this game in hard mode. I normally play it on medium, on the normal difficulty, just so that I don't have too tough of a time, but, ow! Oh, gosh. I really need health, and I'm not gonna get any. Holy crap. No! He got me! Nah! Oh, this is such a pain. Freaking Donald just has to die. So, 7 I did really enjoy quite a lot. And then I eventually started to hate it. And not for good reasons. I think I got sick of the fact that it was so incredibly popular and it had brought so many people into playing JRPGs. Even though I've been playing them my whole life. It's just like, I think this is really good. I don't think it's the best, but I think it's really good. It might have been my favorite Final Fantasy at that time. I really don't know. And then I started to hate it because it was like, oh, everybody loves this. I'm so sick of hearing about how much everybody loves this game. La la la, you know? Very obnoxious. And then I started to like seriously hate on the game for a while. And then after some time passed, I got over that and realized I was being incredibly small. And gave it another fair shot, adored it, loved it, absolutely loved it. And I always loved Final Fantasy VIII from the time it came out. It looked amazing, it looked beautiful, and just seemed like it had some really cool, unique gameplay ideas that I was interested in trying out. So when the demo came out, I totally was all over that. I loved that. I ended up getting my PlayStation when, with FF8 at the same time. I believe the Christmas that came out. So that was awesome. And that was the year, I think the year after I got the N64 with Ocarina of Time. So that was a good time to be alive and be a gamer, man. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I think I need to focus on the feet first, because... Wow, Donald, you're already dead, huh? I just have no way of getting away from these things, because I have no moves yet. Gotta figure this out. Don't give up! Whoa! I dodged it. Good for me. Okay, will you... Thank you. Get away. Oh! I dodged. I'm being a little more careful. I played KH1 and KH2 Final Mix on level 1 and beat it. Dude, you are crazy. I could never have the patience for that. I've seen some people do a level 1 fight of the... What is his name? Come on. Ouch. Oh, they went back. Oh, come on, get away. Yeah, and that was pretty impressive. I was pretty amazed by that. Oh, gosh. I really wish that people could heal me, but nope, everybody's dead. Oh. I wonder if I should go get some potions. Oh, I have stuff. I just haven't moved up to my stock. Well, I could do that. Alright, well, everyone is on YouTube. I'm gonna go ahead and pause, not start my next YouTube episode until I have finished the fight. So, thanks for checking out EpochStream. I'll see you guys in the next one. This is MystikDan signing out. Bye.